Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall.
Anita DeFrantz was born in Philadelphia. Growing up in Indianapolis in the 50s, there were many opportunities for her three brothers to play on sports teams, but few, if any, opportunities for young girls. So Anita joined the marching band, the choir, and the orchestra. An academic scholarship took her to Connecticut College, where she found a new world of athletic possibility. Being almost 6 foot, she tried out for the women's basketball team and made it, even though she didn't know how to play. During her sophomore year, she literally ran into the sport of rowing. As the coach of the newly formed team carried the rowing shell across campus, she asked him about it. He explained the sport and that he was just starting the program, and noticed her height and build, and asked her to try out for the team. She did. Goodbye basketball and hello rowing. She had a natural athletic ability and more than her fair share of determination. Quickly, she became one of the best rowers on the team, and her coach suggested that she consider the Olympics. After graduating with honors in political philosophy, in order to make her parents happy, she applied to law school. To make herself happy, she applied to the University of Pennsylvania, which is known for the Vesper Boat Club. In 1975, she made the U.S. national team and began training for the 1976 Olympics, where the sport of women's rowing was making its debut. And keep in mind, she was in law school juggling her class assignments and studying, while training and becoming a world-class athlete. 6 years after noticing the rowing shell on campus, she was heading to the 1976 Montreal Olympics as captain of the U.S. team. There, she became a bronze medalist. Following the Olympics, she won a silver medal at the 1978 World Championships and was a U.S. national champion 6 times. And though Olympic bronze is impressive, Anita had her sights on the gold medal at the 1980 Moscow Olympics. The Russian invasion of Afghanistan led the United States to boycott the 1980 Summer Olympics, dashing the competitive hopes of Team USA athletes across the country. Anita put her disappointment into action by publicly defying President Carter's boycott and filed a lawsuit against the U.S. Olympic Committee based on the Amateur Sports Act of 1978 that specifically barred anyone from denying an athlete's right to compete in the Olympics. She lost the lawsuit, but the IOC awarded her the bronze medal of the Olympic Order for her leadership role in fighting the U.S. government-led boycott of the 1980 Moscow Olympic Games. As her opportunities to compete as an Olympic rower began to fade, the point and purpose of the Olympics became the center of her professional life. Anita DeFrantz has worked tirelessly to improve the Olympic experience. She has done this by becoming involved with Olympic organizations at the national and international level. In 1986, Anita became the first woman and the first African American to represent the United States on the International Olympic Committee. She was granted lifetime membership, and in 1997, she was elected to serve as the vice president of the IOC's Executive Committee. She is still a member of the IOC board and was recently re-elected to the IOC's Executive Committee. Her activities include serving as chair of the Commission on Women and Sports. She is credited with getting women's softball and soccer added to the Olympics. When the first U.S. women's softball team beat China for the gold in Atlanta in 1996, guess who was in the stands cheering? No surprise that Anita DeFrantz is the executive who's called the most powerful woman in sports. Today, she is the president and member of the board of directors of the LA84 Foundation, which manages Southern California's $90 million endowment from the surplus of the Los Angeles 1984 Olympic Games. LA84 Awards grants to youth sports organizations and manages the largest sports research library and resource center in North America, a state-of-the-art research facility and learning center dedicated to the advancements of sports knowledge and scholarship. The foundation also maintains a sizable collection of historic sport art and artifacts. The LA84 Foundation is the nation's leading authority on youth sport issues and has committed more than $214 million to accomplish its mission since 1985. To date, more than 3 million boys and girls and more than 1,100 youth sports organizations throughout Southern California have benefited from the endowment. She remains committed to the rights of athletes and works hard to keep international sports free from politics. Anita has been a warrior and a winner in her dedication to providing athletes of all ages and skill level, the opportunity for sport to build their self-esteem. Anita, with appreciation, we salute your leadership, your tenacity, and your success while serving your country and making a difference across the globe for girls and women in sport. Bigger picture of being a champion award winner, Anita DeFrantz.